Chapter 5, Exploiting the System. Third-person perspective. As Izuku was looking at the text bubble floating in his field of view while sitting in the hospital room, two people wearing black suits, one with blonde hair and other with black hair, entered the room he was in. "Looks like you're awake now," said the blonde guy in the suit. "Who are you people?" asked Izuku. "I'm sorry if we surprised you. We are the inspectors from the Hero Organization," the blonde said. "Why are the inspectors here to see me?" Izuku said. Small time skip. Izuku's point of view. "What? I was asleep for 3 days." I said. "What about Bakugo and the girl he helped? Are they safe?" I added. "They are safe, but the girl, she is currently in deep trauma and is planning on leaving the country. Hopefully she can recover," he said. "Well, at least they are safe," I said. "And as for Rin and the other two survivors." He was speaking, but I cut him off. "It's okay, that's enough," I said. The scenes of Rin running away flashed through my mind. "Although you all were just kids who broke the rules and entered the gate without a license, for a massacre this big to occur, even though we checked the gate's rank earlier to be a D rank. When the pros arrived at the room everyone mentioned, all the statues were gone. And only you found lying on top of an altar unconscious. Luckily the boss of that dungeon wasn't killed, or you wouldn't be here," he said. "That can't be," I exclaimed. We also couldn't believe it. If the survivors' testimonies would have differed by even a little, or if the bodies weren't found, then we would have thought so, but we have a theory. "We believe that you are a double bloomer," he said. "Double bloomer," I said internally. A person normally would get her quirk at the age of 3 to 4, this was known as blooming. But there were some people who would either got their already strong quirks even more enhanced or get completely new powers too. These were known as double bloomer. After saying that, the other guy with black hair passed a mini quirk power detector towards me. It was a circular device with a mana crystal attached in the center. "This is a quirk power detector, it scans the power of a person's quirk and quantifies it. Please place your hand on top of it so that we can check your quirk power," the guy with black hair said to me. Third-person perspective. As Izuku placed his hand on the center jewel of the detector, the man then started testing the power of Izuku and waited for the result to appear on the receiver in his hand. 15, the receiver showed the number. What face with raised eyebrow, even the lowest of E ranks has a power of 60. I guess, trash will always remain trash. The black-haired guy thought to himself. "What's the result?" Izuku asked them. "I'm sorry, it looks like we suspected you for no reason," the guy said, and they both left. "So, nothing huh? But can they not see the screen floating here?" Izuku said to himself. Message asterisk. You have an unread mail. Izuku's point of view. After a while I tried to stand up but I noticed something strange. Wait. My severed leg is back to normal, even my impaled chest is back to normal. I don't know if it was a dream or not anymore, I said to myself. I stand up and try to touch the floating screen. I guess it's not touch screen. Feels like something from a video game. Oni-chan. I heard a loud voice come from the door. I looked there to see my sister, who apparently was crying her eyes out, came rushing towards me and hugged me tightly and started crying again. You meanie. Why do you always get so injured? I always tell to stop getting injured. Do you know how worried I was? After Mom, if even you would leave me, then. I don't know what I will do. She started yelling while tears filled her eyes, her head resting on my chest. I'm sorry, I said while I was starting to get tears in my eyes. I can't believe I almost left her alone, I said to myself. You better not get hurt again. If you do, then I'll quit school and find a work instead, so that you don't have to go inside those gates again, she said to me, wiping her tears away. Yeah, I promise. But can I ask how you got here? Aren't you supposed to be in school? I said to her. When I got the news about you, I asked the teacher to allow me to come see you. She also allowed one of my friends to accompany me here. She's outside currently. She replied. Okay, then you should be heading back. I don't want you to miss school. Don't worry about me now, I'm okay. I said to her. Okay then, I'll be leaving. Take care, Oniai-chan, and don't forget about your promise. She said as she was about to leave. I won't. See ya at home. I replied to her. After she left, I was finally free to try what I wanted to do. I look at the floating screen. Open the mailbox. I said. Message. Equals welcome, player, unread. Equals daily quest, preparing to become strong, unread. I clicked on the one saying welcome. Suddenly, I am bombarded with more messages. Ping ping ping. The system will support the growth of the player. Failing to obey the system's orders will result in a corresponding penalty. Your rewards have been delivered. Rewards? Let's see what they are. I think as I press on the rewards. Asterisk quest rewards asterisk. Secret quest, Courage of the Weak. Equals Great Spellcaster Kandera's Blessing. The Great Spellcaster has granted a special spell to you. It ensures that you will always be strong and healthy during your lifetime. Equals temporary effect, will to rehabilitate. Any dismembered body parts are restored. Equals permanent effect, longevity. All diseases, poisons, and negative status effects will be healed, and sleeping will explosively increase regeneration ability. Whoa there! This is insane. Let's look at the other mail. I scream as I open the other mail. Asterisk quest directions asterisk. Daily quest, preparing to become strong. Goal. Push-ups, incomplete, 0 out of 100. Curl-ups, incomplete, 0 out of 100. Squats, incomplete, 0/100. Running, incomplete, 0/10 km. Warning, failing to complete the quest will result in a punishment associated with the quest. I don't want to do it today. I'll start from tomorrow. What's the worst that could happen? I said to myself and fell asleep. At midnight, I am suddenly awakened from what I believe to be an earthquake. I look around after getting up, only to find myself in a vast desert. I then hear some rustling behind me. I look back to see a giant centipede behind me. It had a name written on its head with red color. Then a message from the system came. Asterisk quest directions asterisk. Penalty quest, survive. Goal. Due to failure in completing the daily quest, you have to survive until timer runs out. Time required, 4 hours. Time remaining, 3 hours 59 minutes and 57 seconds. You're kidding me, right? I was too shocked and started running. Soon, one after the other, more and more centipedes began to emerge from the ground as I was running away fearing for my life. After barely surviving the desert for 4 hours by running from one centipede after another, I hear the message from the system. Ping. You have completed the penalty quest. My surroundings begin to change back to that of the hospital. I was back in my room from the desert of the penalty quest. Penalty quest? I really need to take this seriously from now on. I barely managed to say it before passing out, but I heard something more. Ping. Quest rewards. Your quest rewards have arrived. Would you like to accept? Yes, no. To be continued. Chapter 6, Training to Become Strong. Izuku's point of view. After I had passed out after coming back from the desert from the penalty quest, I woke up next morning on the bed. Man! I sure would have been mess for the person who had to pick me up and put me on the bed. I said while embarrassed. I then looked in front of me to see the screen still floating in front of me. You have completed the penalty quest. Your rewards have arrived. Will you accept? Yes, no. Gulp. Yes, I accept, I said after swallowing my saliva. By this time, I had understood one thing for certain: this system was no joke. The reward screen pops up next. Asterisk quest rewards asterisk. You have the following rewards from the quest. You can accept rewards individually or all together. Equals stat points. +3. Equals random box. +1. I think for a while. Wait just a moment. Stats? As in like a video game character. I scream in my head. Accept all, I yell immediately. Suddenly, a message popped up. Asterisk alert asterisk. Equals you received 3 stat points. Equals you received 1 random box. Okay, now for the stats. Open stats. I said. Third person perspective. At that very moment, a new window popped up in front of him. Asterisk status asterisk. Name, Izuku Midoriya. Level, 1. Job, none. Fatigue, 0. Title, none. HP, 100/100. MP, 10/10. Strength, 10. Vitality, 10. Agility, 10. Intelligence, 10. Sense, 10. Luck, 10. Remaining points, 3. Also, there was a picture of me standing with many boxes around me and the word gear written on it. I wonder where I should put my points into. As appointing points into stats is the most important thing in video games. The ones I could understand the most are strength, vitality, and agility. Murmur asterisk murmur star. How strong I am, murmur asterisk murmur asterisk murmur asterisk how much damage I can take, murmur asterisk murmur asterisk murmur asterisk how fast I am. Izuku began going on one of his usual geeky ramble. But the ones I am least certain about are intelligence, luck, and sense. Sense being the more confusing of the two. I know from some games that increasing intelligence in games gives you more MP and allows you to use stronger magic spells. But will increasing it actually make me more smarter? And luck might make me more lucky, but I'm not so sure. Izuku said to himself. And I have no clue what increasing sense will do. Well, we only have one way to find out. Izuku said as he showed a nerdy smile. Well, now that I am awake, I should do the daily quest. I definitely don't want to be in that desert again. Izuku said before removing his top and starting to do push-ups in his hospital room. 1, 2, 3, 20, 30. Oh, they are starting to pain now. Izuku thought while doing the push-up. After then he did the curl-ups, and then the squats in the same room. As for running, he had to ask the doctor to allow him for jogging around the hospital, to which the doctor agreed as he was doing well, and said that they would be discharging him to leave after 2 weeks. While completing the 10 kilometers of running, Izuku received a message from the system. Warning. Fatigue over 70, movement speed reduced by 20%. Fatigue level of 100 will cause you to pass out. I'll have to keep that in mind from now on. Izuku said while panting heavily, and continued the running, eventually hearing the familiar ping. You have completed the daily quest. Your rewards have arrived. Will you accept? Yes, no. Yes. Izuku replied quickly. Asterisk quest rewards asterisk. You have the following rewards from the quest. You can accept rewards individually, or all together. Equals complete status recovery. Equals stat points. +3. Equals random box. +1. What does it mean status recovery? Let's see. Accept all. Izuku said. He felt a jolt of electricity run through his whole body. It completely took away all the tiredness he was feeling and made him feel completely fresh. Soon, another message popped up from the system. Asterisk alert asterisk. Equals your HP, MP and fatigue has been completely healed due to complete status recovery. Equals you received 3 stat points. Equals you received 1 random box. Oh God! This power is totally amazing. I really need to save up some of these status recovery, it can really save me when I'm in danger. Izuku said as he remembered something. Oh right, there was that random box too. Right. Open inventory. Izuku said. Another window popped up in front of him, it had as many boxes that could be fit in it, and a scroll bar that went down endlessly. I seriously don't need to carry anything from now on. Izuku said with a slight chuckle. The inventory currently had 2 things in it. Rin's steel sword and random box, X2. Izuku selected the 2 random boxes and read their description. Random box. A box containing 1 random object varying from rank E to S. Izuku then proceeded to open both the boxes. One of them had a simple scissors while the other had a pen. Both items being of E rank. I guess I can forget about getting something good from them currently. Izuku said while giving a disappointed look. Okay, now let's start my theories on the stats, Izuku said with a geeky smile on his face. First was strength. Izuku first tried to pick up something heavy. He tried lifting the sofa kept near the bed. He was able to pick it up, but it required him much effort. Then he put it back. Okay, now if I want to notice some change, I need to at least increase it by 3 points, that way I will be 30% more stronger. This increase will slow as the stat base increases, but currently it's the best time as the base value is only 10. Izuku said as he put 3 points into strength. After putting 3 points in strength, he then again tried to pick up the same sofa. To his surprise, he was able to lift up the sofa without any stress, but he still needed to use 2 hands. Whoa! This is just the effect of putting 3 points. What if I put all my points into it? Izuku had a tempted look on his face. No! Must resist, he said as he stopped himself. The next thing he tried out was agility. He went outside and set up a timer in his hand and ran 50 meters. 5.04 seconds, it's already so much better than high school. Izuku said. He had got 6.49 seconds during his middle school. He then added 3 points to his agility, and once again tried to do the same 50-meter run. Whoa! 3.87 seconds, that's like 46.5 kilometers per hour speed, or 28.9 miles per hour. And this was just 3 points. The UA entrance exam is in 10 months. If I go by 3 points daily, it's roughly around 296 days, so multiplying by 3, it turns out at 888 stat points. Izuku was shocked to know the amount of points he could accumulate before the entrance exam of UA. With that many points, just how strong will I be? Izuku began to drool over imagining the strength he could reach. Well then, let's prepare to get stronger, Izuku said as he went back to the hospital. Wait just a moment, today is 25th of June, that means tomorrow is that day, Izuku said in a slow voice. To be continued.